I had heard rumour that Mix 26 was in stores, no idea where Mix 25 is, but I rushed to Smith's to find some, and by that I mean I waited several weeks, went to America, and then came back and had a look. And sure enough, there were Mix 26 on the shelves in almost full. There's a few trucks that I didn't get and one I couldn't get, so let's take a look at what there was. As you can see, I had a good old rummage through the shop. Had a lot of fun doing so. Was very, very happy when I came across a yellow zombie in there as well. We will take a look at that in just a moment. I really wish I'd pulled my camera out the first time of looking through, but I was just so eager to look through that I had to look through, and then I put some trucks back so that we could find them again for the video, because that's how we do the magic of media. Yes. Here we have 6 of the trucks that I did manage to find. I looked through every single truck that they had. These are the 6 that are new. Let's start off with Alien Invasion. This is the Nitro Neon's Alien Invasion. Comes with a green barrel, lovely stuff. And it has the all green underneath, all of the undercarriage, your chassis, your roll cage, your tyres, your hubs. Everything is green. And then on top we have a regular Alien Invasion bodywork section, which is strange to me because previously we've had trucks that look completely different. We've had the all green Gravedigger, the all blue and purple Son of a Digger, and then they just put the normal bodywork on top. It's very peculiar. However, as I've never owned a mainline Alien Invasion before, I thought I'd pick it up nonetheless, and I really do quite like this truck. It's a very unique looking truck, very simplistic, but is very unique. There's nothing else quite like it. I think the closest thing to it is probably Max D, and even then it doesn't have this sort of alienic vibe that this one gives off. You can see detail of some of the traces and things, Alien Invasion written on the side, and that pod-like window that wraps the whole roof round. Very cool indeed. Glad to add it to my collection. Next up, we have Nightmare, and this is an interesting truck. It comes with a grey barrel, normal, standard stuff. But yeah, this is a very interesting truck because recently we've had the horse trucks make a big comeback, especially on this channel. I've had 2 in the last year or so, in both racing stripes and horsepower that I am still yet to see in a UK store. Just so weird. I thought this was going to be one of those new plastic mould, but actually the chassis itself, the metal parts, has some new sections as well. All of the metalwork you can see around the top of the helmet, that's all sculpted into the metal top piece of the truck, the bodywork. This top section on the very top is all plastic, obviously. You know, that's the sort of thing they add to it, but that takes the place of the main we've seen on the horses in the past. And it looks really, really cool. It's a very nice looking truck with some very, very nice detailing. I'm having some issues with my auto-focusing on my phone camera, so we will do our best with it. You can see so much detail has gone into the paintwork of this truck. It looks awesome. It looks so cool. It definitely gives off the vibe of medieval horse type thing. You can also see the sort of bronze underneath, the silver roll cage there. Usual sort of colours for this kind of truck. I draw similarities to Big Kahuna, who has the same sort of colour going on that. But yeah, this is a very, very nice truck. A very cool paint job, very cool new moulding on it. Makes it look all the better. I think I prefer this over the regular horsepower, I can't lie. Speaking of Big Kahuna, I love this truck, but when I saw the new one, I had to add it to my collection. And so, here is the new Big Kahuna coming powering in and smacking into the side of it. I absolutely adore this look for Big Kahuna. It does come with the usual bog standard ramp that you get in most waves. Now, most of the Spin Master Monster Jam reviewers that are out there won't be as interested in this truck as I am. It's been around before, I know, but I've never owned it before, and so this is brand new to my collection, and I absolutely adore it. We can see we have some lovely painted bead locks down here. The sort of bronze on silver looks fantastic. We also have grey on the chassis and that roll cage as well, which is a really cool look. I didn't think it would work, but it does. It's sort of a slightly lighter grey on a slightly darker grey. It's very, very cool indeed. You can see the detailing on the side, Big Kahuna on the door, and that tiki mask. You've got the surfboards on the back of the truck. All of the rusting, or I think it's actually where the paint is meant to have washed off of the truck. You know, it's a wood finish on it. It's a surfboard theme. It's driftwood. It looks very cool. You can also see the engine in there, which I don't think I've ever noticed before. Never pointed it out anyway. Big Kahuna is also written on the back. This is a very, very cool looking truck, and I really, really love it. And I think I'm going to main this one over the other Big Kahuna. The other one has served me well, but this is Big Kahuna. Wolf's Head is a truck I got for my birthday this year from my good friend Anderson. We saw Monster Jam in Atlanta together. It was part of an earlier mix. We now have a new Wolf's Head, and probably the last Wolf's Head that Spin Master will make here in Mix 26. Let's take a look at the accessories. First of all, we get another one of these muddy race ramps, and with that we throw it to one side and forget all about it as we take a look at the detail in more detail, I guess. Wolf's Head is a very cool looking truck normally. It looks really, really cool in silver, I must say. We can see the red under black, which looks phenomenal underneath this body. The chassis work is fantastic on this truck. I really, really love it. This is just, it's such a cool matchup of colours that isn't done enough. We can see Wolf's Head written on it, as well as many different sponsors, as well as Monster Jam there as well on the side of the truck. You can also see Wolf's Head on the back of the truck, which we will get back to in just a moment, but I do want to focus on the fact that this is the last time we will probably see this truck, due to the fact that Wolf's Head doesn't run with Monster Jam anymore. It is an independent that goes to other things and does other things. It is not even called Wolf's Head anymore. In fact, it was sold. It is now called Lone Wolf, and we are getting a Monster Machines version of it at some point down the line. It's been advertised, it's coming, we know it's coming, so I look forward to getting that as well. Perhaps, we shall see. In the meantime, this is a very cool truck, and I really love this new look Wolf's Head. It's just very smart. Now, you'd be forgiven for thinking that this is the new Chrome Gravedigger, the 25th anniversary one, but alas not. This is the one that came out a while back, that I got a while back. This is the new one, which side by side don't look overly different. However, there are some changes. Are they accurate changes? I'm told no. However, I, once again, am not a Monster Jam history buff, and so I'm going to point out the visual details that I can see, not what is missing. First of all, the Gravedigger 25 logo is on the side rather than the normal Gravedigger logo. We also have the big difference that I can see, which is the beadlocks painted in purple, which is the traditional colour for a Gravedigger. I would have liked the green inside that, but we get silver instead. It goes with the chrome theming, I guess. Taking a look at the top, you can see the two completely different top sections. The Gravedigger 25th anniversary look that apparently, according to Monster Jam OCD, has been sort of constructed by the designers. That much is obvious by the fact that we have a completely different green colour on the top of the truck here, look, to the rest of the truck. It's very puzzling. I'm not sure I like it. I hope that they fix it in the future for a different Gravedigger 25th anniversary chrome, which I think they probably will do another one now that they have all of the correct graphics and detailings and everything. Those are the major differences that I can see. Will I still get them confused? Almost certainly, because they look practically identical. I know that that is painful to hear for Monster Jam fans who know the differences. I am not a true fan. Maybe we will see. Anyway, it comes with a green crush car, and with that, we have finished looking at the Gravediggers, because for now, this is the Monster Jam Gravedigger 25th anniversary truck. And I say for now, because it probably won't be some point down the line. In my collection presently, I have 2 zombies. I would have liked more. I had the opportunity to get a third, but never did. I now do. The new zombie, here it is. The yellow zombie, the female yellow zombie, that is now a part of my collection, and it is a very, very cool truck. Here it is down off of that stump that I manufactured. It took only 3 attempts, surprisingly. You can see some of the details, the usual zombie details on the side. You've got the zombie logo, the tabard, the sort of wrecked shirt cloth things, all stripy, and a load of sort of holes in it as well. We also have this ponytail section that is made of plastic, whereas the top is all sculpted into the metal work, which is very cool to see. We can also see the beautiful paint applications and that arm in the mouth as well on the face. And as I said, in the mouth, it's a very cool look for zombie, and a very striking look as well. I think yellow suits monster trucks very well. It isn't done enough, so I will always be glad to see a yellow monster truck. I love this. I love it so much. It is such a cool look. And how could I not mention the BKT's lovely printed as well, and this yellow crush car that comes with it, a unique colour that we've not seen before. Very glad to have that as well. And that is it. Those are the 6 trucks I will be getting from Mix 26. I had the opportunity to get the See-Through Crew El Toro Loco and the Boneyard Trucks Megalodon. I didn't want either of them. See-Through Crew, not a theme that I am collecting. I had one truck that helped to start my collection, which was the Max D, and that kind of was it for that. And then the Boneyard Trucks, I have a couple, but I don't really want to collect them. And also, I found it kind of disappointing they didn't go for a more skeletal shark on the top of Megalodon. Instead, we had the usual bodywork. So anyway, we have 6 awesome trucks in this wave. The big challenge for me now is trying to find Mix 25. I've not seen it anywhere. There were no traces of it in the shop. There was Mix 23, Mix 24, and then Mix 26. So I have no idea where I'm going to get Mix 25 from. I only want a few trucks from it, Rage being the main one. I hope to find that at some point in the future. If not, I might cry, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, do subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you next time.